Form. So I am going to call the Butte-Silver Bowl Council Commissioner Finance and Budget meeting for February 9th or February 9th to order, February 10th to order. I'm just going to go around the board. Commissioner O'Neill, do you have anything in the expenditure report that you would like to ask Ms. Gleason about?
Thank you, Chairman Sorich. Yes, I do. I have it here. 1 second. I got to find the page. I'm going fast, quick. Here we go. Sorry. Need a new cell phone. I have the claim number. It's claim number 5677, and it's Fairmont Street Survey. It's in the public work road maintenance for 2790.
So Commissioner Sorich, are you ready for me? Did we lose him?
I'm sorry, that was my fault. I was on. Director Gleason, do you have a?
Yeah. So Chairman Sorich, Commissioner O'Neill, this is part of the work that they're looking at doing some of the stormwater and road work together out on Fairmont. There was some original work done several years ago. Chairman Sorich might be able to talk a little bit about this as well. I think he was part of some of those initial discussions out there. But they're looking at potentially doing stormwater work and road work in that area.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Mrs. Gleason. Commissioner O'Neill, I'm not sure if you know where Fairmont Street is. Fairmont Street is right next to up around the East Side Athletic Club up in that area. They haven't had any kind of paving or curbs and gutters for years. They kind of fell through the cracks many moons ago. So they're going to be Butte-Silver Bowl is going to be taking it upon to try to do this project through different phases because it's a monster project. That's what this is about.
Yeah, and just to add, we have a lot of stormwater issues in that area, significant amount of stormwater and kind of runoff issues in that area that we need to address to avoid having all the sediment going down in our systems and Butte-Silver Bowl being liable for some of that.
Thank you, Nanette. Thank you, Chairman Sorich. That was the only one I had. Just curious. Thank you.
Commissioner Thatcher, what do you have that you want to talk about?
Thanks, Chairman Sorich. I don't have anything. Danette, I hope you're feeling much better. Just wanted to say that. That's all I have.
Thank you, Commissioner Thatcher. Commissioner Fortune, do you have anything that you want to ask?
I don't have anything tonight.
Okay. How about Commissioner Fisher? Commissioner Fisher has nothing either. We have a couple of guests. Do the guests want to ask anything, or do they have anything that they would like to add to our meeting?
Go ahead, Commissioner Shea.
Thanks, Commissioner Fredrickson. I'm just here to listen tonight. Thank you.
I am also here just to listen, Chairman Sorich.
Okay, well, thanks for coming. Also, that pretty much wraps up the expenditure report. A pretty small expenditure report. A lot of small expenditures. Director Gleason, would you want to discuss the budget transfers, please?
Sure, Chairman Sorich, there is 2 budget transfers. One of them is in the non-department aligned expenditures, and it's for $1,710, and it was transferring up into publication subscription and dues. It's just some additional dues that the Chief Executive Gallagher would like to pay to become a member of the National League of Cities and Towns. This has been discussed by the two previous chief executives becoming members. I think there was a misunderstanding all along that because we belong to the Montana League of Cities and Towns, that we also incorporated our national membership, and we did not. And we found out we were like one of the only large cities in the state that were not part of the membership. There's a lot of benefits. We're seeing a lot of benefits in the Finance and Budget Department being members of MACO, and then also being able to participate in the National Association of Counties. And so this will be that similar with the National League of Cities and Towns, especially during the CARES Act funding and all the different legislative things that roll out. It really links us all into these affiliations that we can try to have some influence on what happens. So I think it's money well spent. It always has been in the past. Let me see. I thought I had both of those other ones up. There's another one from, sorry, I gotta call it back up here. From the IT department. It's when we originally budgeted for the Acela, which is the government-wide, more like CityWorks type software package that we started out in planning and permitting and have went live with that internally, and you'll start to see it rolling out to a bunch of other departments. When we set up the integration piece and the licensing fees, we put them all in one line item instead of breaking them out between professional services for the implementation piece of Sidwell, who's the contractor for that, and Acela, who is actually the licensing of the software. So that is the main explanation for the large transfer of $34,101. That's that breakout. Then Kathy requested and I approved moving additional funding from the operating supply budget into professional services. We think it's very important to take an overall view of some of the services and evaluate our network loading and balancing. That's kind of the description that was explained in the budget transfer. It also kind of assessed some of our security risks that we presented to you during the budget discussions last year for those members that were on the Finance and Budget Committee last year. When Kathy presented, we kind of had those high-level discussions about that. So we're taking step forwards to doing some assessment and review before we look at implementing anything new. And then the final piece of the budget transfer related to the IT department, again, become a part of the Teamsters union and some of the different items that now are part of their negotiated contract. And I think that's it on the budget transfers.
Thank you, Director Gleason. Does anybody have any questions? Well, if nobody has any questions or any more comments, I'd entertain a motion to approve the expenditure list. Commissioner O'Neill, do you got the amount in front of you?
I do. Chairman Sorge, this time I'd like to make a motion to approve the expenditure list for $194,910.30.
Second.
We got a motion made and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Right.
All against? All right, the ayes have it. I'd entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Okay. Commissioner Fisher made a motion to adjourn, and I heard a second. Okay, all in favor?
Right.
Okay, well, thank you, everybody. I'll see you all in about 45 minutes.
Thanks.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everyone. Good night.